Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA 21 video, where today we're going to be showing you what I think is to be the best 1 million coin La Liga squad builder. Now, La Liga is a great league this year. There's so many good cards and so many like objective cards that have been in there as well. So I'm just going to put together what I think is the best 1 million coin team. It's always good to see a little bit of diversity in people's squads. So I just want to bring you a good variety of squad. You guys have been enjoying the squad builder, so if you do enjoy, make sure you drop a thumbs up. It does massively help us out. Now go straight into the goalkeeper for La Liga. It's going to be Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Now, as we mentioned many times before with sort of goalkeepers, just in general, they don't really make a difference who you use. But for me personally, I think ter Stegen is the best goalkeeper probably you can get. I do think Jan Oblak is very good, but I do think a lot of the time the goalkeepers are very much the same. They do kind of perform the same. You definitely don't see as much of ter Stegen this year as you have done in previous years, but he is still probably one of the best keepers in the game for sure, and obviously nice and high rated to get it in the team. But as I mentioned before, I'd always recommend just if you want to save, goalkeeper is the best position to save money on, and probably the last position you should upgrade in your team. Then moving into the right back position, I'm going to be going with this Jesus Navas. Now, right back is probably the one area where La Liga lacks. There aren't really any good right backs, and I think probably Navas is the best of a bad bunch. Only got 2-star weak foot, which is not great, but decent pace. You know, his passing's okay, vision's nice, short passing, decent dribbling as well for a fullback. Defending's okay. Physicals are a bit meh, really. Like his strength ain't great, but his defending is good. You know, with the shadow on him, I wouldn't bother trying to raise his physical. It's already too low, so I just go straight ahead and give him a shadow. And I think he would do a decent job as a fullback. Now, when we move into the first centre back for La Liga, we're actually going to be going with one of the objective cards. We're actually going to be with the objective card, I Do. Now, this I Do card is very good. Now, medium high is good. 5'11", okay, maybe a little bit short for a centre back, but amazing pace, amazing defending, and amazing physical. Now, yes, his passing is atrocious. Like 75 short passing is okay. 29 vision is just atrocious. Long passing is not great as well. His dribbling is okay. Like his agility and balance for a centre back is quite high. His reactions and composure are a little bit low. So just whacking a shadow on this I Do card, you know, would give him, I think, 92 pace and like 90 defending with 90 physical. That is monster stats. Now, like I said, his passing and dribbling is pretty terrible, so that is something to bear in mind. But overall, I think for an 82 rated card, and this was free, I think this was a sensational card for anybody who did pick it up. Definitely a very good card to go for. Then we got Rafa Varane as the first centre back. Obviously, Varane probably the most popular centre back in the game this year. You know, we all know how good Varane is and how difficult he is to play against. Amazing pace, amazing defending, good physical as well. You know, decent reactions and composing. See, his agility and balance is quite poor, which shows that maybe that's not the most important stat, because, you know, Rafa Varane's balance is 39, whereas I think had 86. So that can only bear, you know, positivity for that I Do card. But that Varane card is sensational. We all know how good Varane is. Then moving into the left back slot, I think we can all guess who it's going to be. It's going to be Ferland Mendy. Now, Mendy and Varane, obviously the most popular duo that you probably see in the game this year. But the pace, the defending, the dribbling, the physical, the passing, you know, the 5-star weak foot, the 4-star skills, just a perfect fullback for it. You know, Mendy, just everything that you need in a fullback, Mendy's got. And I think you'll see a lot of people using Mendy probably right up until team of the season. I don't think many people are gonna shy away from Mendy. I think you'll even see a lot of pros using this Mendy card all the way up until team of the season, because I don't think there'll genuinely be a better alternative. Then moving into our CDM, which is actually going to be this Fede Valverde card. Now, Valverde, for me, I think he's one of the best midfielders in the game, in my opinion. You know, statistically, you know, 3-star, high work rates. The pace is unbelievable. And that's the thing that really stands out for me with Valverde, is the pace. Like, I remember playing a couple of weeks ago against his Valverde card. I can't remember who I was using, but I had about 10 yards on this Valverde. And just, he is the fastest player I've ever seen in game. You know, he runs quicker, in my opinion, than the likes of Mbappe. And I don't know why. He just made up the ground like I've never seen a player make up the ground. He was just unbelievably quick. But this Valverde card is really good, and definitely a card I'd love to own. It's a shame I didn't get it as a red pick, so I would have loved to have got this Valverde card. But Valverde is just a monster. He really is. He's sensational. Moving into the cam position, we're actually going to go with this 89 David Silva. Now, this record breaker David Silva is a brilliant card. You know, the 2-star weak foot isn't great. The work rates are good. You know, pace 82 for a cam is really nice. The shooting's very good. The passing is sensational. The dribbling is unbelievable with 96 composure right there at the bottom. And the stamina at 84 is okay. With a hunter card on this, you know, David Silva, he'd be sort of low 90s for pace, low 90s for shooting. With 93 passing, 92 dribbling. I mean, that is sensational. The 2-star weak foot is something to bear in mind. But if you're going for a full La Liga team, there's no better cam than David Silva. 100%. What a player that David Silva is. He's got a sensational card, barring the weak foot. Moving then into the right wing slot, well, actually a right mid spot for this 4-1-2-1-2. We're then going to go with Rodrigo. Now, obviously Rodrigo is a free-to-play card. I think it's expired probably by the time you're watching this video. It expires today. 4-star, 4-star, really good pace. You know, shooting is decent, good attack positioning and finishing. Passing is okay. Dribbling is very, very good. Again, very good stamina as well. So this Rodrigo card is a really, really good card. Now, for a free-to-play card, I mean, there's not really too much better you can get with a free-to-play card. You know, it costs no money. It makes building squads very, very cheap. Being Brazilian and Real Madrid, it's very easy to link into many, many people's teams. Moving then on to the left-hand side of the team, we're going to go with a gold Eden Hazard. Now, the left wingers in La Liga are quite good. You do have the Ansu Fati card, which we will come to a little bit later. But this, for a gold card, this Eden Hazard, it's like 60,000 coins. You know, 4-star, 4-star, amazing pace, amazing shooting. Dribbling is sensational. He's very, very good in game, Hazard. He's another player who just plays extremely well in game. The game just suits him, but you don't see him in many people's teams because many people don't like to build like La Liga teams. But he is a brilliant, brilliant card. Definitely someone that you want to try and get into your teams if you can. Moving then into the striker slot. We're going to go with this João Felix card. Now, João Felix is a brilliant, brilliant card. Now, João Felix is one of those guys who in game, he plays amazing. You know, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, the pace is really good, the shooting's good. Maybe would be better suited to playing as a cam. So if you didn't want to go for that David Silva, going for this João Felix as a cam would be better. It's probably where I'd recommend playing him. Actually, I know we're putting him as a strike here, more because the La Liga is probably quite weak on strikers. Now we'll get to what you could potentially do at the end. But this João Felix card is a monster card. I think he's absolutely brilliant and he plays sensational in game. And then finishing up with the team, we're then going to go with Inaki Williams. Now this Inaki Williams for me, one of my favourite cards in the game this year. I don't know why it's not bringing my one in. I think because my one's a centre midfielder. But I've got a monster return on this Inaki Williams. Again, the 2-star weak foot, which kind of to me, weak foots are not super important. They are important, but they're not as important as maybe they were last year. But the pace, the shooting, the dribbling is sensational. Physical is great. This Williams card is one of my favourite players this year. And I've got an amazing return on him. So now I can see with my Inaki Williams, I've got 112 games on him, 135 goals and 84 assists. This Williams card, it unfortunately goes onto my bench now. It doesn't actually get into my team, but this Williams card is sensational. Now, the way to maybe change around this team is we did mention obviously that Ansu Fati. Now, I didn't actually do Ansu Fati. He wasn't actually a player who I went for because at the start of the game he was a little bit too expensive. I didn't quite have the coins to go for him. But this Ansu Fati card, now you have a couple of options. You could put Ansu Fati in if you wanted instead of Hazard, or if you didn't want to play with David Silva, you could put Ansu Fati up top and then put João Felix in at cam. That could be a way to go. I think Ansu Fati's best position is probably a striker, and João Felix would probably work well as a cam. But that is it. That is it for the best 1 million coin La Liga squad. A really good squad, like a genuinely very, very nice squad. Like it's just crazy the sort of squads you can build now and how cheap some of the players are. But that is a brilliant, brilliant squad. So if you do enjoy the squad builders and you'd like to see more, do drop a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated. Make sure that subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel. But that is all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.